Shalom, Kohlo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Salakia. Satan, man. Once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Right? I just wanted to jump right into this. Let me get this script. This is Habakkuk. All right, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 12. And it says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. Behold, it is not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity. Right? So I brought that out, to show you that Esau Edom is becoming a two-time loser in his own kingdom. Right? Here you have these devils that are furious because they're starting to feel a pinch of this system collapsing, man. Right? Their money is not stretching as it did 20, 30 years ago. They're not able to take care of their households and their families. And we've been saying, if Esau Edom is complaining in his own kingdom, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you definitely on the losing end. But the difference between Jake and Esau is that Jake has always, as these other nations say, picked himself up by his bootstraps and hustled and figured things out. Esau Edom has always been given it easy and basically been given keys to the city, keys to the country to make his life great, man, to make his life easy. So now that that's being, taken away from him, that key ain't opening that door no more. Now Esau Edom is in a world of hurt. And we all know when Esau Edom gets like this, what usually happens next. People wind up on the news, mass shootings occur. So this is just showing you that this country is on its way out, man, and this country is out. It's it's hanging on by a thread, right? Hanging on by a thread, man. So let me get that again. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and Esau Edom has built these cities, right? These states, right? This country, off of the bloodshed of the Israelites, man. Off of the bloodshed of slaves, aka so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, the Israelites, man. That's whose blood builded this country. And everybody knows it, right? So the Lord said, woe to him. So this is destruction to Esau Edom. It says, and establisheth a city by iniquity. Yeah, establish. You set up your system and your country with sin, man. Bloodshed. Not only just bloodshed, but bloodshed of the chosen people, the holy people, the Israelites. It says, behold, it is not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, right? And the people shall weary themselves for very vanity, man. Because all we do here, right, is even our people as well, we go tired in a state of depression, working in this country, man. And everything that we desire is all vanity because you can't take it with you. Right? Here it is. You'll work 2-3 jobs to get a house. And then when you finally get that house, you got to pick up a fourth job because now you got to pay extra bills in order to keep that house intact, man. Right? In order to keep that house, period. So you wearying yourself, meaning you making yourself tired, you breaking yourself down for vanity. Right? It says, for the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. Right? It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink and putteth a bottle to him and maketh him drunken also. And what's that way he made you drunk? He telling you, man, if you work hard, you can achieve success. You can get all your heart's desires. You can live good. Your family, you can build generational wealth. That's being drunk, man, because everything here in America is vanity. Everything here is yeah, I'm not saying you don't need a house and you don't need certain things in order to have comfortability in your life, but don't think that this is the end all be all because this place was brought up just to be brought down. Right? And Esau Edom is not going to tell you that. It says, that thou mayest look on thy nakedness, right? Thou art filled with shame and glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. This is America, man. This is Esau Edom. Esau Edom is being uncovered for his lies, what he's told the people, everything, man. It says, the cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory, man. So the Lord's about to completely expose Esau Edom, right? And completely take him down, right? Because for his lies, his evil, his wickedness, his abominable works, everything, man. And this is why you see you low-level Edomites, as you're going to see on this video, losing it. That's why I titled this video, E is losing it and is about to lose everything, right? So without any further ado, let's play it, man. Yahweh Shem Al-Shah willing, I'll be out of fire. Shalom.
Was anybody else really tired of the federal government and taxes, the amount of taxes that we pay? We're taxed when we receive money, when we invest money, when we give money, we're taxed. Even when we die, we're taxed. It gets even worse. When we commute to work to make the money that you're going to tax me on in a car that I'm already paying taxes for. Oh, that's right. I got to pay to register my car. More taxes. Then I got to pay for gas that's already taxed. I mean, somebody please explain to me why we are paying so much fucking money in taxes.
Nobody else has the balls to say it. I'm going to say it. You get paid on a Thursday. 2 days later, the money's gone. It all went to bills. And then 6 days later, you're negative $600 because 2 random bills came up that were 3 times more expensive than they were years in the past. And now you get paid again, but now you're negative $600 something. So a third.
And this is how you know this country is falling, because this has always been the Israelites, crying out like this, man. This has always been Jake saying he can't afford his rent. He can't afford to, make ends meet. He can't afford to buy food in the fridge and pay the light bill. Now you got the man whose kingdom this is, who's in rulership, his people. You got them saying the same thing now, man. Now we know, physically, with the with the eyes, you can see that these may be, Edomites. I believe through the spirit that they are Edomites. But you're gonna have Jakes looking like these people, man. You're gonna have Jakes with blonde hair and blue eyes, man. Right? You're gonna have Jake coming and looking like all nations, man, because we were scattered into all nations. Right? But through the spirit, I believe that these are Edomites. Right? I could be wrong. right? So this is Ecclesiastes 1. Let me see if this is what I want. No, I'm not even gonna get that one. Let's go to Sirach. Matter of fact, let me let this play out and we're gonna then we're gonna get the rest.
Part of your paycheck is now gone, and you have a business on the side, but the business on the side is struggling because everybody else is in the same position and nobody's buying shit. Does anybody else feel this way?
I'm in love with the fact that no one wants to work anymore, because the truth is, like, there's no point to it other than the privilege of continuing to be alive so that you can keep going to work the next day. $75,000 a year in this country is a paycheck to paycheck wage. That means even up to the 75th percentile, and I actually think it's closer to like the 78th percentile, it is a paycheck to paycheck wage. No one is going to be able to afford a house unless they have someone that can help them or they got very lucky. No one's going to be able to retire. There will be no Social Security. And we literally have these boomers and these elder Gen X talking about like, oh, nobody wants to work anymore. Back when they entered the work market, they could have access to vacations. They could have a stay-at-home spouse. They were able to put money away to retire. Like, no one in the modern era gets access to that. And as such, they've realized the game is rigged. And like, hey, if they've got to play the game, they've got to play the game. But they're not going to buy into the bullshit excuses that the game gives. No way. No way on earth. So no, it is true. Nobody wants to work anymore because they've realized it's a total scheme.
And that's what, not saying that you're not supposed to work, but hey, people are starting to see it, man. Right? People are definitely starting to see that this is all a sham. And like I said, you got the devil saying this is a sham and it makes no sense. So it's over, it's done. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at 10. It says, and whatsoever my eyes desired, I kept not from them. I withheld not my heart, meaning my spirit, from any joy. For my heart rejoiceth in all my labor, and this was my portion of all my labor. Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit. And that's what you see going on with these devils, man. And Jake has been saying this for the longest, man. They tired of working. They stressed out. They worn out. Right? It don't make no sense. Like that Edomite said in the end. He said, it don't make no sense to go to work because all you're doing is coming home and hoping you wake up just so you can go back to work. Right? It's all vexation of spirit, man. It wears you down mentally, physically. It wears you down, man. It makes you want to, do something crazy. Right? So it says, behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun, man. There's no profit under the sun, man. The only one that has profit under this this age and this kingdom is the Israelites when they return to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because what? When you do that, what is it? Well, how does it go? You store heavenly riches, man. Right? So when our kingdom comes, we're gonna be on top regardless. But when you do the things that are commanded of you from Yahweh Shem Yahushua in this wicked ass kingdom, the Lord, he sees that, man, and he's gonna reward you for that. Right? But you Edomites, this is it for you. Right? This is it for you, man. You had a seasonal kingdom. You got it, you enjoyed it, and now it's over. Right? Verse 17. Therefore, I hated life. And that's what these Edomites, this is what they feeling, man. They hate life. Jake has always hated his life here. Well, not as a whole, but the men of the Lord, we hate our life here, man. We hate getting up, going to work. We hate working for this devil and making him rich and wealthy while we struggle to get out of bed, man. We hate the abominable works. We hate all the sin that's around us, the weirdness, the evil, right? We hate it all, man. Right? The Lord said, therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me. Right? Hellish. Right? Stressful. Right? It says, for all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Yeah, this is going to make you angry, more and more angry, man. And like I said, when these devils get angry, hey, things about to turn up, man. Things about to turn up, man. It's about to be World War
really
III.
tired.
Salaki, it's about to be World War III on the shores of America soon, man. Where Second Ezra chapter 15, Second Ezra chapter 13 really about to come into play with people drawing swords toward one another, man. Brothers fighting like enemies. So you better keep your head on the spiritual swivel, man, because this country is about to take a turn for the worse. Right? And these devils, they got no problem shedding blood, man. They got no problem shedding blood, especially you Israelites' blood, man. So you think you're going to have Brad as your friend and Trent? Hey, man, they're going to turn on you in a minute, man. Right? So your best bet is to get away from these people, man. Because when they hit the wall, hey, the whole country is going to go in a point of depression, to the point where people just going to lose their cool and things are going to spiral out of control, man. So I just wanted to touch on this. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, willing to elect with the other Father. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakar Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Hey, it's over for you, E. To the next lesson. Shalom.
No one's going to be able to retire. There will be no Social Security. And we literally have these boomers and these elder Gen X talking about like, oh, nobody wants to work anymore. Back when they entered the work market, they could have access to vacations. They could have a stay-at-home spouse. They were able to put money away to retire. Like, no one in the modern era gets access to that. And as such, they've realized the game is rigged. And like, hey, if they've got to play the game, they've got to play the game. But they're not going to buy into the bullshit excuses that the game gives. No way. No way on earth. So no, it is true. Nobody wants to work anymore because they've realized it's a total scheme.